What is up, everybody, on this beautiful Wednesday? It is actually April 1st, April Fools! Hope everyone's doing great today. All I want to say real quick is thank you all for the support you all showed last week on episode 1, but here is episode 2 of Upstate Wrestling Federation. And we are kicking it off with the new openweight champion, Jason Payne. He is out here, and he is going to give us an open challenge. Last week, Jason Payne defeated Alex Young to become the openweight champion, and he is not done yet. Jason Payne has more to prove than a one and done. Just because the title was vacant, he's gonna show us that was not a fluke last week. Now the big question is, who will accept Jason Payne's open challenge? Last week we saw Jason Payne defeat Alex Young to become the first ever UWF openweight champion. Now who could it be? It could be anybody. The UWF locker room, the roster is stacked. Men, women. This championship is intergender, along with like 2 of the other mid-card championships. They are all intergender, along with the tag team championships that we will see in our main event tonight. The tag team titles will crown their inaugural tag team champions in a ladder match. That match is to come later tonight for the main event, but first and foremost, we have Jason Payne open challenge up next.
So I talked to the boss man, Remy Martin. The general manager approves of it. I'm out here dressed to compete, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to issue an open challenge to anyone back there to step up and try to take this title from me. But just know, it's not going to be easy, because I am on a mission to make this damn title mean something. Defending it every day, day in, day out, just to prove a point that I belong in the UWF. That I am not just a kid who got a lucky break last week. I want to prove that I am a star in the making here. So whoever wants this, if you're a man, if you're a woman, let's see if you could be the one to stop me.
And that was Jason Payne speaking. Who will be up next for the openweight championship? Who will be the first one to challenge Jason Payne for the openweight championship? Who is this? Wait a second. That's Eddie King! Eddie King with Roxanne 6 by his side. Eddie King here in the building, here to challenge Jason Payne for the openweight championship. Eddie King, you must be ready, because you are eager, walking with Roxanne by your side. You must feel good, but you must get the job done. You can't just walk down here and accept this challenge and not execute your plan. Eddie King, Jason Payne, openweight championship match is right now. Jason Payne is ready. Eddie King is ready. The first ever title defense in UWF history. Ring that damn bell. Here we go. And Jason Payne off to the races. Went for the overhead DDT, but getting reversed by Eddie King with those punches. Went for a spear, it looked like, off the bat. Eddie King. But Jason Payne with that kick right to the mouth. Jason Payne is here to do one thing and one thing only. Defend that openweight championship, because Jason Payne, he wants to prove to the UWF Universe this is not a fluke. This is the real deal. This is business for Jason Payne. Bicycle knee strike connecting to the jaw of Eddie King. And I do want to mention again, thank you all last week for the crazy support y'all gave me on episode 1, on show number 1. It was truly special to me that y'all came by and supported the first ever show of UWF. And now we're here on episode 2, Sleeper Slam by Eddie King. Eddie King's debut, by the way, here in UWF. Who wouldn't take this opportunity? The first one is the first one served. Eddie King, first one down that ramp. He is getting this opportunity just like that. Jason Payne throwing Eddie King like he's a goddamn sack of potatoes. Jason Payne now trying to push Eddie King back into the corner, but not quite. Now, Eddie King, this time springboard, went for a something there. I'm not sure exactly what that was. We've seen that before. Usually it's a poison Rana, but Eddie King not getting all of it there. Now, Jason Payne went for a springboard of his own, but Eddie King instead has something else in mind. Eddie King has Payne up, and Brain Buster! What a match so far. This match just started, and these two are already outside the ring fighting for the UWF Openweight Championship. The first ever Openweight Champion, Jason Payne, defeated Alex Young last week. What a match that was. Now we have Eddie King. Irish whip, no, reversed by Payne back in the ring now. Of course, we also have Roxanne 6 at ringside for Eddie King. That can definitely be a factor in the favor of Eddie King. And look at Payne just baiting Eddie King in. Just you know, grabbing his ankle at a 2 count. The ref is counting. I mean, of course, if Payne, I mean, a champion's advantage. Even if a count happens, the champion still retains. And what a clothesline, knocking King down onto the mat. And look at Payne now. Payne calling King up to his feet. Look at this. What's this? What's this? Oh, no, went for a, what was that, 450 clothesline. But King now looking for a springboard, but thinking twice. And look at this. The raw power of the Wolfman, Jason Payne. And as y'all know, this last Saturday, the UWF public signings actually closed. So the only way to get signed into UWF now is privately by DM from Remy himself, the owner of UWF. So if you are a EFED superstar wanting to get signed, showcase your talents on your Twitter, on your X page, and maybe the UWF staff will see it and they'll consider you for a contract. Oh my god, the speed of Payne. And look at this. Now, he showed off the speed, now he's showing off the strength. What a swing from Jason Payne. And now Payne propping King up and went for the super kick, but missing. And Eddie King now has him. Oh no. Oh no. Throne breaker. Eddie King could end it here. Oh no. Oh no, he's going for it. Eddie King. Crown shatter. Eddie King for the cover. Can he do it? New Openweight Champion. No. Eddie King. So close, but so far away. And what's this? Has Payne up on his shoulder. And just tossing Payne right onto the mat. And looking for the springboard moonsault. Picture perfect moonsault from Eddie King. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not trying to disrespect, I'm not trying to compare, but I'm going to be honest, Eddie King, he looks like a Kenny Omega to me. He's like a Kenny Omega, maybe a Nick Nemeth variant, a hybrid. I can see it. I see it. Eddie King, of course, with that throne breaker into the crown shatter. This man is showing what he has, and Payne dropping King. Eddie King trying to pull whatever he has out of his bag to stop Payne. But is it enough? King is not looking good at the moment. Payne is looking like he's on top of the world. No. King sidestepping out of the way. King, Irish whip. Has him up. Big power slam. The momentum is on the side of King. Can he follow it up? Can he execute it? Eddie King with Payne by the head. Onto the ropes now. Eddie King, what is this? Tossing Payne outside the ring through the ropes. What is this? Payne looking to fly! But Payne sidestepping out of the way once again. Look at Payne now. The stomp to the face. And the ref starting the count. Payne just picking him up by the head. Just tossing him by the apron. Payne. First title defense on his record. Can he come out on top? Will he still be Openweight Champion, or will Eddie King be the new Openweight Champion, turning him around? But King, elbow up in time, clothesline, sending him down to the mat. And we got Eddie King on the apron, telling Payne to get to his feet. What is King looking for? And well, for the 450 clothesline himself, but Payne this time getting out of the way. Now King recovering Oh, what's this? Pele kick connects. Eddie King is on a roll. Eddie King is this close to being the new openweight champion, but Payne 5 steps ahead, it looks like. There it is! The kill shot for the cover! What a kick out from Eddie King. What a kick out indeed. Payne now moonsault. No, knees up in time. Off that springboard. Payne can't follow up. Payne caught him with the Irish whip to the ropes. Dropping down. It has him up with a military press. But King getting out of it with the roll up. The cover. Shoulders down. And no. The openweight champion survives this time. But Eddie King is looking to put this one to rest. This time the 450 clothesline connects. Eddie King and Jason Payne are putting on one hell of an opener in episode 2, show number 2 of UWF. Kick to the back of the head, running the ropes. Eddie King and drops him. Eddie King, look at this athleticism, look at the speed, look at the power. These two, Payne and King, emulate each other very, very well. And down he goes, full from grace. But what a kick out from the openweight champion at a 2. King is wondering what he has to do to win, to become the new openweight champion. Payne, elbow up in time, going for the springboard on the corner. Big body splash, big crossbody from Payne. And now, oh no, not again, not again. The power from Jason Payne. Here he goes, and what a swing. Throwing King across the ring. These two are big men. It is not easy to swing a man like that. And look at Payne, looking to get the crowd on his side, but no, King pushing him off. And no, bumping into each other. I'm not sure if that was some miscommunication on King's part or Payne, or either one. I mean, and look at this, and King right hook to the gut of Payne, and King sending Payne into the corner. King, what's this? Just look at the Payne dead in the eyes, and not again, not again. Kick to the back of the head one more time. King on a roll, but can he follow it up? Can he do this? Can he put away Jason Payne for the 1, 2, 3? Another 450 clothesline sends Payne down, and King picking Payne back up, telling him to come here. He wants the smoke. King wants a fight, and a fight he will get when he's in the ring with Jason Payne. Right hook connects, another one connects, and no, King with that forearm. Back in the ring they go, and oh my, what a forearm, knocking him down. I think Payne went for a spear there, but King instead has something else in mind. Caught him in midair. GTS, go to sleep. No, what a kick out from the UWF Openweight Champion. And King again on the apron. No, this time moving out of the way is Jason Payne. And now these two looking to go back and forth, trading blows. Payne, King, Payne, King. Who do you have? Who do you want to win? Who do you want to see come out on top? And still Jason Payne and new Eddie King. Who do you have in this insane opener? And what a knee strike! Knocking the fuck out of Eddie King. Jason Payne, kill shot! Is that it? And still, no! Eddie King stays alive. What a match! And the spear! Jason Payne is not finished. Diamond Storm misses. Super kick by King. And King back on the attack. Irish whip, sending Payne on the apron. Forearm blocked it with a forearm from Payne. 450 clothesline. That 450 clothesline is in both of these men's arsenals. They both have the capacity to do that move. as we've seen in this matchup, Pain, Meteora connects. Pain picking Kang back to his feet, sending Kang back in the corner. Oh, what's this? Pain with a body slam, planting Kang where he wants him. Going up top, Jason Pain! Wait a second! Pain! Hurricanrana! Picture perfect! Hurricanrana and Pain looking for the ending, looking for the kill shot. No. Getting out of the way, Kang. But Pain again. Elbows to the midsection. Kill shot! Eddie Kang is busted open and Jason Pain is not quite done. No, there it is! Jason Pain! But he's not done. He is nowhere near done with Eddie Kang. If you accept the open challenge, you better get ready to go through hell. We've seen this before. And Pain misses. Running senton from Kang. This could be the beginning of the end for Jason Pain. This could be it for Jason Pain. 450, no. Face first in the on the mat. Uh-oh. Wait a second. And Kang caught him. Kang caught him. Oh my god! Kang, killer, lariat, but Kang needs to cover him. Kang needs to pick up the leg. No! We almost had a new champion. Kang picking Pain back to his feet. Irish whip back in the corner. Again, kick to the back of the head. Third time's a charm. Look at the back of Jason Pain, by the way. The scrapes, the bruises, the hell he is going through. But this is what Jason Pain is in for. Super kick, knee to the face, kick to the gut, and sweeping the legs of Jason Pain and Kang. Oh no, not again. Jason Pain is in trouble, but Jason Pain kicks to the leg. Pain for the roll up. Wait a second, to retain. He does it. He's retained the Openweight Championship. Jason Pain by roll up. And Eddie Kang visibly frustrated. I mean, who wouldn't be frustrated? Reasonably so. Eddie Kang is livid. Eddie Kang is upset. But game is game. A win is a win for Jason Pain. And look at the crowd on their feet. Wait a second. Who? No way. No way. Don't tell me. Don't tell me who I think it is. Wait a second. That's Thea! Thea is here in UWF! But why is she here? Why is she here on a random Wednesday of the week? The fans love this. I mean, I love this. And Pain is probably wondering what the fuck is she doing here. And Thea looking down at Pain and showboating a bit. These two, I think, have some unfinished business. I think this is Thea's way of saying she wants next. In a world of competition.
Yeah, I'm shooting it. Play for the kills. He's flashing. He's flashing.
Built in fire, forged in competition. Different arena, same fire. Support Team Inferno. Use code REMY at 10% off at teaminferno.gg at checkout. Now for our second match of the night, we have Cameron Blade versus Sabin. Of course, Sabin, a part of the Kill Shot Foundation. Of course, this match is to determine who will go on in this #1 contender match for the Hardcore Championship. Basically, how it's gonna work is Cameron, Blade, and Sabin will fight off. Whoever wins will be the next opponent for the winner of match number 5 between Jaden Payne and Raiden Wilson. Then those two, whoever win those matches, will go on next week. And whoever wins that match will go versus Jack Dale for the Hardcore Championship. Because like what was mentioned earlier, every mid-card, even the Tag Team Championships, they are all intergender. The only two titles that are not intergender is the world titles. The men's and the women's world titles are not intergender. The openweight, television, hardcore, and tag team championships are all intergender. Men, women can all go for those championships. Cameron Blade. By her side is Adonis Blade. Cameron Blade is a star, man. She's made it clear that she wants to prove herself to be a championship caliber superstar. And that's what she is doing here today. Cameron Blade getting ready. But up next, a part of the Killshot Foundation, Sabin. And of course, last week on episode 1, show number 1, Adonis Blade went up against Lazarus Hyde for the UWF World Championship, and Lazarus Hyde came out on top. And I bet you, I don't doubt it for 1 second that Adonis Blade will want another shot for Lazarus Hyde's World Championship. But without further ado, look at Myers flanking Sabin. Of course, Myers, Sabin, and the Killshot Foundation together. In UWF, they don't have the other members of the Killshot Foundation yet, but they could be in UWF soon. We will see. Sabin is an underrated player, an underrated superstar in this world. You want to watch out for her. She is dangerous. She's a little short, she's a little tiny, but she's dangerous nonetheless. And of course, with Myers by her side, that is even more dangerous. There we got Cameron Blade, and on the other side of the ring, Sabin. Now, Cameron Blade, actually a former champion over in TWF. Now, she was going to get an opportunity for a championship, but she decided she would like to work for a shot at a championship. She is starting off in the mid-card division. She's not used to that. She likes the big gold. She likes to go for the world championships, but she's here in the hardcore division, and she is happy about it. She wants to prove everybody that she can start at the bottom and work her way up, and that is what she's here to do today. But Sabin has Cameron in a hold, a little headlock, if you will, just wrenching on it. Cameron struggling, Adonis Blade in her corner, and then we got Myers in Sabin's corner. Sabin tossing Cameron across the ring. That is not easy to do. Cameron, oh my god, body slam. I mean, picking up Cameron Blade is like picking up Jason Payne or Eddie King. Like the last match we saw, that was a banger of a match. I mean, then we saw Thea come out. Thea is also going to be a dangerous player in the women's division to roll up by Sabin. 2 count by Sabin. Cameron back at it, but Sabin again, look at this, and kick out from Cameron Blade, formerly known as Cameron Galliano. Here we got it. Cameron pushing Sabin down. Big super kick to the face of Sabin. Look at Cameron. Went for the kick to the back, but I think Cameron tweaked her leg, and oh my god. A little choke slam from Sabin there. Cameron back to her feet now, and these two lock up. Myers, Adonis Blade, definitely looking at each other throughout this matchup. I mean, to be honest, I mean, both of them probably have in mind on some shenanigans. What a cutter from Cameron there off that springboard. Adonis and Myers probably have some shenanigans up their sleeve, and Cameron Blade, the final decree for the cover. No, just a 2. Sabin kicking out at a 2. What a match so far. This is the second match of the night. We still have the tag team championships to crown later on between 3 different teams in a ladder match. Oh my god, what was that, an SOS from Sabin for the cover? But look at Adonis distracting the ref at the right time. Adonis, like I said, Adonis Blade, Myers, they are both going to get into some shenanigans. I'm not surprised. Are we surprised Look at Adonis Blade. What are you doing? Get off the apron. A super kick from Cameron. Adonis is trying to distract us all from the amazing work that Cameron and Sabin are doing. Moonsault off that bottom rope there. That springboard for the cover. Myers trying to rally the crowd. Trying to get the crowd on his in Sabin's side. And oh my god, Cameron. With that sling blade and again going for it again. No, went for the kick again, but hurting her leg once again. And oh my god! Mexican Destroyer from Sabin for the cover! What a kick out from Cameron Blade. Unfortunate for Sabin, but you have to keep on working. Keep on working at Cameron because Cameron will not go down easily without a fight. And Sabin knows that. She's been known that. But you gotta keep on doing. Oh my god, what's this? Oh my god! Just tossing Sabin with a running senton to follow up. Cameron Blade just tossing Sabin by the leg. Cameron going up top now. Going up on the top. Turnbuckle. Sabin is in the drop zone. Telling Sabin to get up to her feet. Cameron Blade. A big stomp. Oh my god, for the cover. No. What a stomp from the top. Turnbuckle went for that bottom rope moonsault. She connects it. But kick out from Sabin. Cameron Blade is unbelievable in this matchup. What else does she have in her bag? The Serpent's Crown! An Anaconda Vice variant! Could Sabin tap out? No. Sabin, those knees to the back of the head of Cameron Blade, getting out of that Anaconda Vice, Serpent's Crown, and oh my god! Dragon Sleeper! Or Dragon Suplex, to be more exact. And what a knee strike! And she's gonna instantly go for the cover. Could that be it? No! And again, this matchup is to determine who will face off against the winner of the pre-main event later on tonight. And whoever wins that match, these two will go on next week to see who will go versus Jack Dale at a later date for the UWF Hardcore Championship. Sabin has her up and down. She goes for the cover. No! How did Cameron Blade kick out? Cameron Blade rolling to the ropes. Looking for a lifeline. Cameron Blade is not in a good way right now. Working on that arm of Cameron Blade. Maybe that's the smarter move. Maybe that's a smart move for Sabin. Working on that arm of Cameron Blade. And now Sabin. Irish whip under the leg. And Cameron with a super kick to reverse. Sabin is knocked out cold after that one. Cameron Blade could go for the cover, but she's not. She wants to put this one away for good, and I don't blame her, but Sabin back in it. The adrenaline. Sabin is going through, but Cameron, that forearm. Sabin caught her, but no, Cameron kicked to the midsection. Oh no, not again, not again, not again. Final decree for the cover. What a kick out from Sabin. This match is absolutely insane. And Cameron, hip attack, or sorry, boot to the face. I thought it was a little hip attack action, but Cameron, Irish whip to Sabin. Oh my god! Execution, and Cameron Blade has executed this match. What a win for Cameron Blade. Sabin, nice try. What a match for both of these women. Cameron Blade will now face off against the winner of the pre-main event tonight to see who'll go versus Jack Dale for the UWF Hardcore Championship. This was a major win for Cameron Blade, but you have to go through one more obstacle to get your hands on the Hardcore Championship. And up next, we're wasting no time. Micah Mori Monet has a few words to say to the UWF Universe, the UWF locker room, and look at that new design of the Women's World Championship. She won last week, Micah Mori Monet. What a time to be Women's Champion. Of course, last week, Micah Mori Monet defeated May and Lexi Monroe to become the first ever, the inaugural UWF Women's World Champion. And Micah Mori Monet customized this title herself. This is a beautiful championship. I mean, Micah Mori Monet did that in full confidence that she'll be holding on to that championship for a while. But truth be told, there's a lot of talent in the UWF locker room. There's going to be a lot of women gunning for that championship. So Micah, you better be confident, because this reign is going to be special, especially if you're in the driver's seat.
For a long, long time, I stood right here in this company and watched opportunity pass me by. I watched names get called that weren't mine. I watched moments get handed to people who didn't bleed for this like I did. I watched the spotlight shine everywhere except on me. And yeah, there were nights I questioned it. Nights I asked myself, what else do I have to do? How much more do I have to give before they see me? But every single time doubt crept in, I shut it down. Because I knew something all of you are just now realizing. I wasn't being overlooked. I was being forged. Forged through every loss. Forged through every setback. Forged through every time I had to scratch and claw just to get half the respect I deserved. While the rest of the division was comfortable, I was getting dangerous. While they were celebrating moments, I was building a legacy. And now, she lifts the title slowly, eyes locked on it. Now the wait is over. Now the climb is finished. Now the woman you ignored, the woman you underestimated, is standing at the very top of this division as your UWF Women's Champion. You don't get to rewrite history now. You don't get to act like you believed in me. Nah, keep that same energy you had when I was fighting just to be seen. Because this taps the championship. This isn't luck. This isn't a fluke. This is inevitability. I told you I was coming. I showed you every single week. And now there's no denying it. Micah Mori Monet is the standard. And to every woman in that locker room, I want you to listen real close. I know what it feels like to wait. I know what it feels like to be hungry. I know what it feels like to have everything taken from you and still find a way to stand back up. So if you think you're going to step up and take this from me, you better understand what you're really stepping into. You're stepping into someone who has nothing left to prove and everything left to protect. You're stepping into someone who didn't just reach the top. I fought for it. I suffered for it. I became something because of it. And I am not giving this up to anybody. This division doesn't revolve around hype anymore. It doesn't revolve around favorites. And it sure as hell doesn't revolve around the past. From this moment forward, it revolves around me. The wait is over. The era has begun. Welcome to the era of Micah Mori Monet.
And there we have it, Micah Mori Monet reflecting off of her big win last week for that Women's World Championship. But up next, we have the #1 contender that won a 8-man battle royale last week. And he will face off against Matthew Black for the UWF Television Championship. This is the Death Valley Daredevil, A.D. Harris. And A.D. Harris, of course he has Matthew Black probably watching in the backstage, but A.D. Harris has his opponent to focus on, and that is Satoshi Kasamatsu. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Please let me know if I didn't. Please. I'm trying to get better, I promise. I'm bad at pronunciations. Please, let me know. He will definitely let me know. I'm holding him to it. Let me know if I pronounced that correctly or wrong. Thank you. A.D. Harris in the ring, the Death Valley Daredevil. This man is unbelievable. The 8-man battle royale he won last week, and now he's here with some more competition. This man does not back down from a fight. Satoshi Kasamatsu. And I'm gonna be honest, before last week, I didn't know much about A.D. Harris. And today, I'm gonna be honest with you guys again, I don't know much about this guy, Satoshi Kasamatsu. And I'm gonna keep pronouncing it so I can get it right and actually practice, because trust me when I say this, I want to learn how to pronounce these names. So please correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm right, please. But here we have Satoshi Kasamatsu. I think I'm getting it down. Wait, I promise you, I'm going to pronounce it random times out of the match. Alright. A.D. Harris, Satoshi. These two, by the way, just the presences. I feel like this is going to be a crazy matchup. I'm excited for this one. And if I were you, I would have my eyes on this guy. Satoshi Kasamatsu, A.D. Harris, ring that damn bell, referee. I'm excited for this match. Here we are, and Hurricanrana connects. What a start, and wait a second. Wait a second. The match just started, and we have the UWF Television Champion, Matthew Black, in the building, trying to catch A.D. Harris off his game, but not today, A.D. Harris. Blow to the back, and look at this already! Oh my god! The go to sleep, and Satoshi is not done yet. Big right hook off that springboard, going for the cover. No way, that's it. What an upset that would have been for A.D. Harris. A.D. Harris can't go out like that, but Satoshi bringing the fight. I mean, to be fair, who wouldn't use the advantage off of Matthew Black, the assist? Now, Satoshi can't get the job done. Now, that's a bit of an issue, because A.D. Harris, oh no, big kick to the midsection. Satoshi Kasamatsu is on a roll after that little distraction from the television champion, Matthew Black. Matthew Black, of course, won a crazy matchup last week versus Marcus Andrews and Brian Renhold. And look at this. Little pin maneuver, but kick out from. Wait a second. Springboard! What a drop kick from A.D. Harris. A.D. Harris again. Springboard drop kick connects once again. A.D. Harris, unbelievable. The Death Valley Daredevil showing us what he has to offer. Of course, the next in line for Matthew Black's television championship. Vertical position. But Satoshi, chop to the back of the leg, the knee. But A.D. Harris caught him. I think he was going for that springboard, but A.D. Harris, impaler DDT, planting Satoshi's head into the mat. A.D. Harris, but no. Kick to the mid. Oh my lord! The running knee out of nowhere. That could end it. No. A.D. Harris kicking out. Oh no. Satoshi coup de grace! Satoshi Kasamatsu for the win, for the cover! There it is, just like that. What a win over A.D. Harris. Assist from Matthew Black nonetheless, but what a win for the debut of Satoshi Kasamatsu. What a win. And again, Matthew Black is to thank for that one. AD Harris cannot be feeling good after that. But regardless, Satoshi Kashimatsu with the victory. A win is a win in anybody's book that could pick up the win. Mark that down as a quote because that's a good quote.
Oh yeah, hello. I'm Anna Simmons, and this is Twisted Shock Energy Cherry. It has a twist of cherry flavor. This devilish elixir has twist of cherry.
Anna, it's not twist. It's twist of cherry. It's amazing smooth. Be smooth.
Twisted Shock Energy Cherry is amazingly smooth. Trust me, I'm the rock star.
And up next, we have the first ever UWF World Champion, the Divine One, Lazarus Hyde. What a win from Lazarus Hyde last week over Adonis Blade in that main event of Episode 1, Show 1, for that World Championship right there around his waist. Beating Adonis Blade is not an easy task, but Lazarus Hyde has done it. His resume has grown as the first ever UWF World Champion. And now this match against Jordan Price. From my understanding, Lazarus Hyde and Jordan Price have put on bangers in the past, and they wanted this match. And if Jordan Price can end out victorious, maybe, just maybe, Lazarus Hyde will give him a shot for the championship. But let's be honest, let's state out the obvious, right? TJ Frost has made it known that he wants next for the championship. We also have Adonis Blade that I guarantee you is in the back licking his lips that he wants another shot. And to be fair, there's probably a lot of talent in the back that want a shot at this championship. But this championship is not a mid-card championship. This is a real deal. This is the World Championship. This is a title. You have to earn your opportunity. And TJ Frost was one of the last championships back in TWF. And so was Adonis. That's why Adonis got his opportunity in the first place. And TJ Frost, that's why he's up next. But without further ado, next up, Lazarus Hyde's opponent, Jordan Price. I've gotten told that these two, I guess you could say, dream opponents. Now, I've heard they fought in the past, so they've had their fair share of matches against one another. But Jordan Price is here with one goal and one goal only: to win. And again, this is a non-title match. But if Jordan Price wins, I bet you that would give him a shot for the championship. And Lazarus Hyde gave Jordan Price this match. So these two are obviously friends. But in that ring, when that bell rings, there are no friends. Lazarus Hyde, you have to win this match. Because Jordan Price, I'm going to be the first one to say it. In the Battle Royale last week, Jordan Price was one of the 8 men in that ring. And he put on a performance. Now, he didn't win. It was actually AD Harris that won that Battle Royale. But in a match like that, it is very slim to win a match with 7 other men, not including you. So all you have to do is just put on a performance, and eyes will be on you. And that's exactly why I am having my eyes on Jordan Price. Jordan Price is a man to look out for, UWF Universe. This man can easily go for a world championship if he wanted to. Lazarus Hyde, it could start with you. So if I'm Lazarus Hyde, I want to win this match and, I guess, protect the #1 contender spot from Jordan Price, because Jordan Price, let's see what he has in store for Lazarus Hyde. And Pele kick to start this one off, and the crowd is on their feet for a matchup of this caliber. And there he is again, TJ Frost. Last week we saw TJ Frost with Lazarus Hyde in a stare down after the matchup with Adonis Blade, and Jordan Price from behind looking to take advantage. No way, roll up. He could win it just like that. No. Lazarus Hyde kicking out. Went for a springboard, but Laz caught him. And look at TJ Frost. TJ Frost looking to go on the other side of the ring, it looks like. Looking to go to the ring side, on the side of Jordan Price. I mean, maybe that will give Jordan Price a little oomph in this matchup. What a pump boot kick from Laz. Lazarus Hyde, Jordan Price. These two, I mean, Lazarus Hyde has been waiting for this moment to be world champion for a while in UWF, TWF, whatever you want to call it. I mean, we were TWF a while ago over on Twitch. Now we're here on YouTube as UWF. And look at these punches to the ribs, to the gut. Jordan Price, kick to the midsection, super kick to the gut, and on the arm now. Just wrenching on the arm. We got that arm bar locked in. Laz is in trouble. He's in pain. And look at TJ Frost at ringside. Of course, the leader of the kingdom. Of course, the kingdom. Aries Santiago and Ray Ragon will be in action later tonight. Super kick to the face. The kingdom, Ray Ragon, Aries Santiago will be in action later tonight in a triple threat tag ladder match for the tag team championships. Of course, last week we didn't crown a tag team champion. That will be later on for the main event. Laz now, what a lariat, knocking Jordan Price down. What a match this is. I do apologize. I'm a little congested. I feel like I'm getting sick, so I do apologize. My throat is getting sore from commentating. My nose is a little stuffy. I do apologize. Gut buster from Laz, and look at Laz, looking to possibly put this one away already. And Laz step up form, that step up form he loves to do. It's very effective. It looks simple, and it is, but it's effective. Trust me. That forearm does not feel good. And there's a clothesline from Jordan Price, looking to get a rally from the crowd, looking to get the crowd on their feet. Upstate New York, are you entertained by Jordan Price? And Jordan Price going up top. What is this? What is this? Jordan Price missing. Jordan Price going for the golden glide, but couldn't connect it. Lazarus Hyde getting out of the way, and now body slam down to Jordan Price. Going for the cover from that body slam. No, kick out at a 2. Lazarus Hyde. If Laz can secure this win, then he doesn't have to worry about Jordan Price being the next opponent for that world championship. But maybe that's what Laz would want. Laz, shotgun drop kick, sending Price into the corner. I mean, Laz speaks highly about Jordan Price, so maybe he would want that match to happen. Big pump boot kick once again from Laz. Laz going up top. Laz on the top turnbuckle, calling Price up to his feet. Wait a second, went for the Meteora, but couldn't connect it. Price getting some shots in, but Laz sending Price back into the corner. Oh no. Laz again setting Price up in the drop zone, right where he wants him. Lazarus Hyde could end it right here, right now. Meteora again, no! Went for the Meteora once again, and there it is! The crucifix from Laz for the cover. That could end it all. That could end it here. But no, Price kicking out at a 2. The crucifix. You know, of course, I'm still getting used to all these moves from all these superstars, but that was called the crucifix. And this, no! I think he was going for the Lazarus Effect V2, version 2, but Jordan Price got out of that and got out of that kick right there, pushing Laz back up on the ropes, and elbow up in time. Went for that pump boot once again. Price from behind. Oh no, Price has him up. And oh my god, knees to the back. And now working on that arm of Laz, looking to injure that arm to maybe stop that step up forearm that Laz loves to do. Now Laz outside the ring, but Price back in. Now both men back in the ring. Laz, big stomp to the back of the neck. Price is feeling that one. Laz has to drag Price out to the middle of the ring to stop a rope break. But Laz is not going for the cover. And almost dumped to the midsection. And look at this! Lazarus Hyde. That could do it. The Death Rider connects 1, 2. No! The Death Rider got kicked out from Jordan Price. But Jordan Price in the middle of the ring. Lazarus Hyde. Springboard. Knee strike missing. Turning him around. Jordan Price went for that forearm. Now Laz has him locked in. What's this? On the arms now and headbutt to the back. And Laz punches to the ribs. Look at this. Now underhook. Suplex. Snap suplex connecting from Laz. And now sending Jordan Price up on one knee. Like he's proposing. Like he's marrying the man. But no. And now snapmare. And Jordan Price. What a kick. Big stepping. Jordan Price needs to get the leg up, but Jordan Price doesn't know where he is at the moment. Jordan Price has no idea where he is. Now Jordan Price just rolling Laz over, wrenching on that gut, wearing his opponent down, wearing the world champion down. This feels like a world championship matchup, but Jordan Price, big kick to Laz, but clothesline out of the corner. Lazarus Hyde has him where he wants him. Big kick. No! Stepping out of the way. And Jordan Price. Tokyo Sunset for the cover on the champion. No! Lazarus Hyde kicking out. Somehow, some way. Moonsault. Knees up in time. Lazarus Hyde. Big boot again. Laz loves that big boot. He loves the step forearm. And it works well every single time. Wait a second. Wait a second. The Meteora connects. 3 times a charm. Has Jordan Price up on his feet. Waist lock. What is this? Not again. Not again. Not again. Oh my lord. Just sitting Price down on his head. Price now recovered pretty well. And look at Laz. Just telling him to come here. But Price. What was that? Big forearm off that springboard. Laz is not afraid of some action. And look at this. Price just raking at the eyes. And the ref couldn't see it. The ref was behind Price. Couldn't really see the disrespect. And look at the disrespect from Jordan Price. Look at this. To the champion. To the world champion. The disrespect. And sitting Laz down with that power bomb. Jordan Price. Disrespect from Jordan Price. Has Laz where he wants him. Has him set up. Going for that springboard. Went for that forearm. But missing. Right off the mark. Laz. Step up forearm once again. Connecting from Laz. The world champion. Oh no, what's this? Has him up. There's 1 suplex. Going for 3 amigos perhaps. 2 suplexes. And look at this. Setting him down. The muscle buster. The 3rd suplex. And a big frog splash off that springboard from the apron. Lazarus Hyde showing us some things he has never done. Wait a second. Frog splash for the cover. No way. And Jordan Price kicks out. What a kick out. I mean, it's very late into the match. Anything could end this match. These 2 men are worn down. They are tired. They are exhausted. Jordan Price, though, showing that strength. Talking about exhaustion, Jordan Price doesn't have that in him. All he has is adrenaline. Look at this. Springboard from the corner. Moonsault. A standing moonsault, by the way. Impressive from Jordan Price. Jordan Price trying to see what it takes to put away his friend, the world champion, Lazarus Hyde. And again, he hits it this time, the golden glide, and he's not quite done yet. Wait a second. Oh my god, the bank breaker. Jordan Price, all you have to do is get on him and lift his leg up for the cover. That's all you have to do. Just push yourself a little bit more. for the win. No! 2.999. These two are absolutely killing it. Lazarus Hyde, that little headlock takedown with his legs. Some innovative offense from Laz. And now Jordan Price, elbows up to the midsection. Oh no, not again, not again. Bank breaker for the cover. No way. How is Laz kicking out of these? Like, what has Jordan Price done? Like 2-3 bank breakers? He did a Tokyo Sunset. I mean, he did a Golden Glide like what, 2 times? A big stepping? What else does it take? Oh my god! For the cover! No! Was that the Golden Glide or was the other one a Golden Glide? I can't tell. I'm honestly awful with my... Oh my god, went for the moonsault. But Laz, to follow up, no, these two, they're so exhausted. There's the sweat is in their eyes. You can't blame them. These two have been through so much. And Laz looking to rally the crowd for himself. Full speed ahead, Laz with that forearm and bulldog out of the corner. Lazarus Hyde looking to end it here. Looking to put away Jordan Price. Back on the ropes now. Lazarus Hyde. Tornado DDT off that rope. Off the springboard. Lazarus Hyde is unbelievable. Lazarus Hyde is putting everything on the line. Lazarus Hyde. The stomp. The divine stomp. 1, 2, 3. What a match. And what a win for Lazarus Hyde. I mean, what a performance from Jordan Price. You cannot take it away from Jordan Price for that performance. But Lazarus Hyde with the win. What a win. What a match. What a performance from both men. Both of you need to celebrate this. This was insane. Jordan Price, do not be demotivated. This was a crazy match. What a win for Laz. And next, Marcus Andrews is scheduled to come out here and talk to us about what happened last week. Of course, he and Brian Reinhold had lost a triple threat match to Matthew Black to become the inaugural UWF television champion. I mean, I suppose that we're gonna hear a few excuses, the explanation on how and why he lost. To be honest, this man is not a fan favorite. This man is probably hated by every fan in this arena. But to be fair, upstate New York is the closest thing you're going to get to Canada. So maybe there are some fans in attendance of Marcus Andrews, but that is a very slim chance. This man is probably one of the more hated superstars on the UWF roster. But without further ado, let's see what Marcus Andrews has to say.
Last week I lost, and it sucks. But what's even worse is watching all these people who don't deserve the spotlight get it. And I don't even want to talk about what happened last week, but a guy who just started wrestling less than a month ago is already a TV champion, let alone being a TV champion, being in the match. Makes no sense. Then there's Brian Reinhold, a guy who's now being popularized by me, just by me speaking about him. Because what the people are still talking about is me, because I haven't even heard a peep, anyone, not on Instagram, Twitter, X, just talk about this guy. He's nobody. Even though I did lose in a fluke win, I'm still being talked about. And
wait a second. That is Brian Reinhold's music, and there he is.
Wow. Isn't it the almighty meth head Andrews snorting shit and talking shit? Especially on me? Pipe down. You're ruining the show ratings. As far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't be talking. When you were the one who took the pinfall last week and costed me my TV championship. Unfortunately for you, as well, the best of the best, simply better than the rest, aka the Mero King, aka Brian Renholt, is here to stop you from embarrassing yourself more. Now, if you don't mind, since you've already taken up so much time of mine, get to the back of the line. Cause I should be in the #1 contenders match, since you know, I didn't lay my ass down the mat like a pancake.
You say your name like it actually means something. You come out here, interrupt me, and talk about my name? How it's Meth Head Andrews? When the entire universe knows that's what your mother was on when they had you. And you walk and you talk about how I got pinned. And as far as I know, you didn't do jack shit in that match. You weren't even involved in the ending. So please tell me why you deserve this moment over me. Doesn't matter if I was pinned or not, you're an afterthought. And I want you to get that through your dumb head. Now, let's talk about that girlfriend of yours. I don't know if you'd like me talking about her, but let's be honest. I couldn't care less what you have to say. So please, Brian, tell me how long you guys... Wait, hold on. I forgot, you guys aren't even together anymore. She finally realized how much of a loser you are and broke up with you. Now, it looks like she finally found some ego in her life.
Wait a second. That was out of hand, Marcus Andrews. And look at this. Brian Renholt is giving the beating of his life, and reasonably so. Marcus Andrews took it a step too far, and Brian Renholt is beating the dog piss out of him. Look at this, and a big forearm clobbering Andrews down to the ground, and look at this. Brian Renholt has his legs trapped. Marcus Andrews, tap out while you can before your legs get snapped. Tap out. Brian Renholt is, reasonably so, he is upset. Why would you talk about his girlfriend? And Marcus Andrews fighting back with a right hook, but big lariat. Marcus Andrews, we need to get some security before this gets too out of hand. These two are not stopping. There's no one to stop them. Who would get in the middle of that? This is insane. Marcus Andrews has him. No! Brian Renholt, kick to the leg, super kick. And another one to the head of Andrews. This is insane. We need to get security. We're going to need to get an ambulance soon. And that's a table. What are we doing with a table, Brian? What are we doing with a table? And Andrews looking to fly! And the crowd fucking hates this guy. And what a dropkick from Renholt. The crowd fucking hates this guy, and I can't blame them. Marcus Andrews is a piece of shit. And look at this. Brian Renholt has Andrews up in a suplex through the table. That is what you get, Marcus Andrews. That is what you get, and that is what you deserve, you piece of crap. And now is time for the pre-main event. We have someone who was actually in TWF back in the day. We have Jaden Payne. Jaden Payne versus Raiden Wilson. This match is to determine who will face off against Cameron Blade next week. Yes, intergender one-on-one matchup next week. And that match next week will determine who will face off against Jack Dale to become either the new UWF Hardcore Champion, or Jack Dale will retain his Hardcore Championship. That match, whether it's Cameron Blade, Raiden Wilson, or this man Jaden Payne, that match will be indeed a banger. And of course, the owner, Remy Martin himself, talked to Jaden Payne, talked to Raiden Wilson, and talked to Cameron Blade in his office earlier in the weekend, or last week, about if they were into doing this matchup. I mean, doing the number one contender match into another one, into potentially a death match. Of course, the Hardcore Championship match, Jack Dale won last week. That match was absolutely insane. And that is what you get in the Hardcore division. So these men, the women earlier tonight, Cameron Blade and Sabin, they know what they're getting themselves into in this division. And now Raiden Wilson, this man, newer in the UWF locker room. Of course, we were one day TWF. Now we are UWF. We're the same management, well, for the most part, same management, same owner, but more different talent. We have some of the same talent, but the difference is a lot of the same talent, and even the new talent, they have something to prove. And so does this man, Raiden Wilson. How big of a win would it be for Raiden Wilson over Jaden Payne? If I'm not mistaken, Jaden Payne and Raiden Wilson, they know each other. They wanted this matchup against each other, and they got it. This matchup, this pre-main event, is going to be a banger. Let's get right into it. Here we go, Jaden Payne. We got Raiden Wilson. And let that bell ring, referee. Here we go, and these two lock up. There we go. And you hear the crowd. It's getting to the end of this show. We still have a banger of a tag team triple threat ladder match later on tonight between God, Hell's Cerberus, and the Kingdom to determine UWF's first ever tag team champions. That match is up next, but we have the pre-main event. Raiden Wilson, Jaden Payne, battle it off, snapmare by Raiden Wilson, setting Jaden Payne up on his, no, missing that kick there, and big drop kick. Picture perfect drop kick from Jaden Payne. And we have heard from Jaden Payne a few times now. This man is different. He has a different mentality coming into UWF. Different physique, different mentality. This man is a different man, you may say. And look at these punches from Raiden Wilson, all connecting. Oh my god. Jaden Payne on his ass, and Raiden Wilson full speed ahead. Went for the hesitation drop kick, but missing. Now Payne. Look at the gear from both men, by the way. Jaden Payne, amazing gear, by the way. Raiden Wilson, same thing. I mean, UWF. I mean, I'm not trying to be biased or anything. And big, oh no, missing the accident to a punch to the gut. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I think UWF has the best gear in the EFED scene. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. The gear, people are showing out. I mean, if you say a few names, we got Adonis Blade with his gear. Of course, Cameron Blade, Lazarus Hyde, Jason Payne has some incredible gear. Haruki Ishida, oh that man, I want to see him on our screen again sometime soon in an EFED arena. I guess we should see. And the ref is at a 6 count already. 6 count, 7 count from the referee. Trying to get back in the ring. Jaden Payne in the ring, and Raiden Wilson back in the ring at an 8 count. And look at Jaden Payne trying to show off to the crowd, but Raiden Wilson not letting in. Big kick missing again, and Payne flown over. Liger bomb once again. Raiden Wilson getting flattened out from that power bomb from Payne, and Wilson with that roll up. No, Payne reversing it on him, and a kick out from Wilson. And look at Jaden Payne, and there's the black hole. I think that's what he calls that, the black hole. But Raiden Wilson quickly getting out of it with those right hooks to the face. Raiden Wilson's leg has got to be hurting after that. And look at this big clothesline. Jaden Payne, again, he was in TWF. He had a different look. This man, I gotta say, glow up indeed. Big knee strike. Now Payne going to the corner. Uh-oh. Oh no, Jaden Payne. Jaden Payne! The Payne Killer! Jaden Payne hits his mark And he's not done yet. Rainy night. And Raiden Wilson again getting out of the submission hold. Raiden Wilson again gets caught by Jaden Payne, and Jaden Payne has him up. And Raiden Wilson gets out of it with a chop to the back of the knee. Working on that leg. Back in the corner we go. Oh my god, those punches. Those stiff punches down to Payne. There's the right hook. Another one. Another one. And now Wilson again. Second time the charm. It hits this time. The hesitation drop kick. Raiden Wilson. Oh no. Raiden Wilson has Payne up. And down he goes. Raiden Wilson. No. If I'm not mistaken, that's the gory slam. Raiden Wilson has Payne in his sights. No, went for a body splash, but Payne caught him. Has him up and down he goes for the cover. That could do it there. Dropping Payne on his back. Oh, sorry, dropping Wilson on his back, but Payne just working on that lower back of Wilson. Kick to the face, a little disrespect. I mean, to be honest, I've said this, I'll say it again. When you step in that ring against somebody, that person is not your friend unless they're on the same team as you. But Raiden Wilson is not your friend in this scenario, Jaden. And goes for Raiden as well. Jaden is not your friend, Raiden. So either way, someone will come out a winner. Unless there's a count out or with both men tie. But Jaden Payne with that back elbow. Big Enziguri combo. Raiden Wilson back to his feet. But pushing Jaden Payne back on the ropes, that is not easy to do. Pushing a man like Jaden Payne back on the ropes, that is not easy at all. And Raiden Wilson went for a drop kick there, but reversed from Payne with that elbow. And now Raiden Wilson back on the offense. And now, Brain Buster! The final verdict from Jaden Payne. And look at this. The rainy night. Raiden Wilson's in trouble. In trouble indeed. Raiden Wilson might tap out or he might pass out. But instead, Jaden Payne is giving it up. He probably sees that he can't win off of that. Raiden Wilson's not going to tap out. So instead, Jaden Payne. There it is. Grimm's end for the cover. 1, 2, no. Raiden Wilson somehow, some way, kicking out and a knee strike to follow up. Jaden Payne is on a roll and Raiden Wilson knows he's in trouble. Raiden Wilson pushing Payne back into the corner. Oh my god. Just trapping him in that corner, but Payne getting out of it now. Payne has Raiden where he wants him. What a right hook from Jaden Payne. And now telling Raiden to get to his feet because this might just be the end. But no, Raiden Wilson fighting back with that forearm. Raiden Wilson in Payne having a banger of a match. Dumping Raiden over the rope to the outside of the ring. Payne, I mean, to be fair, this could end in a count out for either man, and the man that's in the ring will win. But what if it's a tie? I guess we'll find out. I guess it'll be maybe a triple threat next week. Who knows? But look at this. It's working on the legs of Raiden. See, Jaden Payne, we didn't see these submission moves from Jaden Payne last year in TWF. This man definitely has a new bag. And look at Raiden just throwing Jaden into the steel steps. And what's this? Raiden, no, went for the kick to the back, but hurts his knee a little bit on the landing. Now Raiden though, with that kick to the midsection now. What's this? Has Jaden up and oh my god! I think Jaden hit his arm on that, on the stairs. And now, rough at a 6 count. Raiden telling Jaden to get in the ring, to come to him, that he's not done with him. And now they're back in the ring, pushing Jaden back in the corner. Raiden Wilson, but Jaden, elbow up in time. Irish whip to Raiden in the corner. Big chop across the chest. But Raiden not having it. Back in the corner. Jaden goes now. Raiden full speed ahead. Oh my god, the body splash connects that time. Raiden Wilson. Oh no, Jaden back to his feet in the corner. Raiden once again. Went for a front body splash that time. Oh my god! Jaden Payne! The unpredictable assault for the win! Jaden Payne takes the victory! It will be Jaden Payne versus Cameron Blade next week. And that match will be to determine Jack Dale's opponent for the Hardcore Championship. Congratulations, Jaden Payne. What a match. What a pre-main event.
I keep hearing the same bullshit every time I check my phone or I'm in the locker room. Well, that's only when I'm in the peasant's locker room and I'm not in my kingdom's personal locker room. First, I want to address Mika. Mika, you did amazing bringing home that women's world championship, and I promise that will stay in the kingdom. As for Pierre, that was his debut match, and goddamn, he impressed me. I'm proud of that boy. He might have not won, but who's to say he can't get it done the next time? We all take L's, and it takes an L to be able to bounce back and come back better than ever. Next, y'all heard the news. G.O.D., the little Creed brothers, whatever their little new faction name is, and your boys, Ray Ragone, Aries Santiago, the Kingdom. They are in charge. They never lost those belts just like I did. So you know what's coming. They're coming to take back their belts. And as for everyone who keeps saying, oh, TJ's jumping the line. No. Adonis and Lazarus was not supposed to happen as a one-on-one. It should have been a triple threat, because last time I checked, when TWF shut down, it was 2 world champions, and Laz was chasing our coattail. But Adonis wanted to lose, so guess what? I'm going to beat the shit out of Lazarus, and I'm going to take back my title. And that's said and done, because the Kingdom runs this company. Rounds up.
Some words from the Kingdom's leader, TJ Frost, of course, letting us all know he is next in line for Lazarus Hyde's UWF World Championship, but also mentioning the Kingdom, Aries Santiago and Ray Ragone in this match. But first, up first, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, G.O.D. And of course, this is triple threat ladder match action. This match is going to be chaotic. If you thought the Hardcore Championship match last week was chaotic, just pay attention to this match. Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, G.O.D. Of course, they were once MFT, but they are rebranding as G.O.D. I know they've been G.O.D. somewhere else in other companies, but in UWF they are now back as G.O.D. Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, hoping to get this W, this win. Big win would be for them, that's for sure. As you see all the ladders around the ring, there are some toys under that ring as well. So maybe they'll get a little chaotic, a little hardcore, if you will. But up next, their opponents. Of course, 2 more teams, but their opponents. We have a new team in UWF. Brutus Creed, Julius Creed, led by Nathan Hammerstone. This is Hell's Cerberus. And as we all know, last week, during the 8-man Battle Royale, Tiger Brown was the first one eliminated, and Nathan Hammerstone made his impactful debut by spearing the shit out of Tiger Brown 2 times to make a statement. And now, Nathan Hammerstone bringing this group with Brutus and Julius Creed, the Creed brothers, to UWF as Hell's Cerberus. This team is dangerous. This team is a team to watch out for. This team, I mean, with Nathan Hammerstone at ringside for Julius and Brutus, it doesn't take a genius to know what Nathan Hammerstone could do at ringside. But again, there are no disqualifications. Nathan Hammerstone could do whatever he wants in this match to help his team win. Nathan Hammerstone could take down the titles for all he cares. But again, this is to crown the inaugural UWF Tag Team Champions. And up next, last but certainly not least, these are former TWF Tag Team Champions. In their own right, they deserve this opportunity. This is Aries Santiago, Ray Ragone. This is the Kingdom. As we heard from TJ Frost moments ago, of course, Micah Mori Monet, the first ever UWF Women's World Champion. She is also with the Kingdom. Then, of course, they have Pierre Knight. He was also in the 8-man Battle Royale last week. He was unsuccessful, but the Kingdom has this chance to bring gold home to the Kingdom. And, of course, TJ Frost announcing that he's next in line for the UWF World Championship. I mean, think about it. Michael Mori Monet, World Champion. The Kingdom, they're up next. Look at Aries and Ray Ragone. I mean, they're up next to win this ladder match. And of course, TJ Frost is up next for the World Championship. I mean, there is some serious gold going to be brought to the Kingdom soon enough. Wait a second! That's Tiger Brown! He's getting revenge for what happened last week! Nathan Hammerstone, this is what you get! The hidden gem is here in the building, and he is attacking Nathan Hammerstone. Tiger Brown just dragging Nathan Hammerstone out of the arena to hopefully give this match an equal opportunity. What a slap across the face. But Tiger Brown fighting back, punch to the gut, and look at these combos from Tiger Brown. Big kick, and Pele kick connects. What an appearance from Tiger Brown, looking to even the odds for the three teams in the ladder match, so Nathan Hammerstone can't get any funny business going on. And Tiger Brown has Nathan Hammerstone up and a suplex on the ground. Tiger Brown is out of here, and ring that damn bell. Nathan Hammerstone is out of the equation. What can I say? What an opportunity from Tiger Brown. Whatever team wins this match, you better thank Tiger Brown. At the end of it, look at Tonga Loa on the outside with Ray Ragone, I think that is. I can't commentate all of this. This is a very chaotic ladder match we have here, as y'all can see. We got three teams all hungry to be the first ever UWF Tag Team Champions. I mean, we got G.O.D., Hell's Cerberus, the Kingdom, jumping neck breaker from Brutus Creed. Let's take a moment and just say how impressive the Creed brothers are. Oh my god! Trying to go for that cutter, but couldn't connect. And look at the double axe handle on the outside off that barricade. I mean, there's going to be a lot of ladders, a lot of other weapons involved in this match. And look at Tama Tonga with that suplex. Brutus Creed touching the ladder for a second. But Tama Tonga trying to clean house, it looks like, but instead Tama Tonga's getting tossed into the corner. Big chop across the chest. Brutus now trying to get involved, but Julius helping out his brother. And look at the Creed brothers working together, working in tandem. The teamwork from the Creed brothers, I mean, you gotta give them props, man. Their teamwork is unbelievable, but instead, Tonga Loa hip toss to Brutus. And no, Tama Tonga, or, oh, big headbutt. Jesus. Look at Julius unloading on Tonga Loa, and up he goes. Big Falcon Arrow, sit down. Jesus Christ, and now look at the Kingdom coming in the mix, trying to clean house. The Kingdom is here, and those are thumbtacks, by the way. I wasn't even paying attention. We got thumbtacks in the middle of this match, and there's a table. There's a table in the mix. Oh my god! Did Tama Tonga just get sat on those tacks? There are already tacks. There's already a table. There are ladders everywhere. There are bodies flying like fucking flies, bro. Like, this is insane. And look at this. Julius Creed, big atomic drop. But Brutus helping out his brother. Like I said, The Creed brothers teamwork is probably the best teamwork we have seen in tag teams in a while. It's actually insane. They will be by each other's side. Look at this. They're on the outside of the ring together. I mean, what can you say? I mean, we got Ray Ragone trying to get a ladder, maybe perhaps in the ring. Maybe we got Tonga Loa with some stairs. What are you gonna do with the? Oh my God! Stairs to the back of Ray Ragone's head, burying him under the stairs. And look at this. We got Eri Santiago. We got Tama Tonga in the ring, off the springboard. I can't see because our cameraman is. We got Ray Ragone on the stairs. What are we watching? Someone's busted open. This match is chaotic. This match is mayhem, to say the least. And now, DDT in the tax! DDT in the tax, and just sending Tama Tonga flying! What a match. Brutus Creed with the ladder. He is on an island, but Brutus setting the ladder up in the corner. What are you going to do with that ladder? We got Brutus with Eri Santiago. We got Tonga Loa on the left with Ray Ragone. We got Tama Tonga with Brutus. Just rushing leg sweep into the thumbtacks. Oh my, like this is getting out of hand. When is this match going to be stopped? And look at this. Eri Santiago just Luth Edge press. And look at Brutus. The power, the strength, the bulldog himself. But again, Luth Edge press from Eri Santiago. What a match. There's bodies everywhere. There's ladders everywhere. There's thumbtacks in the ring. I mean, when is this match gonna give in? And look at this. Bodies start flooding the ring. And Superman punch! Out of nowhere! Eri Santiago, Ray Ragone working together. Just trying to clean house, but instead, Tama Tonga, Brutus Creed in the ring together. Got, oh my God, Fireman's carry into the thumbtacks. There's blood on the right side of the ring on that table. I mean, I get it. There's no refs even in the arena. There's no officials. We have Mike Rome in the fucking corner, though. I mean, I guess that's something. But what is Mike Rome gonna do if there's fucking 6 guys just fighting for the championship? You can't get in the. Oh no, Tama Tonga looking to be the first one to get his hands on that championship. But look at this. I think that's Eri Santiago pushing the ladder down. Now every man in that ring. What a cutter! When did Julius Creed have a cutter in his arsenal? I've never seen that out of him before. Have you guys? I have never seen that before out of Julius fucking Creed. Look at this. Ray Ragone with a big knee strike at Tama Tonga. And Brutus and Tonga Loa going at it now. And look at this Tonga Loa. Big Samoan driver. Jesus Christ. Tonga Loa. Sorry, I'm gonna get those names mixed a lot. What a look at God, by the way. They're cleaning house, but Eri Santiago trying to get involved. Oh my God. The chop. And look at this. And big neck breaker right into the thumbtacks. This is getting out of hand. I mean, is this what to expect? Oh no, what is Brutus with another bag? What's in that bag? Those are more thumbtacks. What are we doing? 2 bags of tacks. This is crazy. What am I watching? Jesus, and look at this. Look at this. The Kingdom. No, getting off that ladder. Maybe that was a smart move from Ray Ragone, because Brutus now, and look at Eri Santiago. Look at Eri Santiago just pushing that ladder beneath Brutus. I mean, maybe that was a smart move on Ray Ragone. German suplex into the tacks. And look at this, and Dragon suplex right into the tacks, and another one straight jacket German suplex. The tacks are a little crazy if you don't. Oh no, what the fuck? Oh my God! Body slam right into the tacks. I feel like the tacks are getting abused the most in this matchup. Look at this. Oh my God. Tonga Loa has that in his bag. And look at Tonga Loa to Brutus Creed. Big knee strike. No! Reversal. Brutus Creed caught it. Caught his leg in the corner now. But going after, I think that's Eri Santiago. And look at Aries. That Float over neck breaker. Beautiful. And the cutter from Aries Santiago. Santiago going to work on Julius Creed. Now Poison Rana. I saw that. I know the camera was a little far away, but I saw that. What a Poison Rana from Aries Santiago. Now ladder back in the ring. Aries Santiago could try, but look at the Creed brothers getting back in the ring. The Creed brothers is mauling down on Aries Santiago. German suplex though, reversed by Aries. And look at Brutus, the blood dripping down his face. And Aries Santiago goes by himself with 2 ladders. You got to get a ladder and go. He's not getting a ladder. He's instead springboard. Went for a shooting star press, but instead of landing face first into that ladder. Talk about high risk. And look at this Brutus throwing Ray Ragone out of the ring. I think that was Ray Ragone or Aries. I can't tell the difference, I'll be honest. That was Ray Ragone. That was Ray Ragone. Oh my god, belly to belly overhead suplex from Julius Creed. And those jabs and punches from Aries Santiago. And has him up, Saito suplex, right into the ladder, right into the thumbtacks. This is a dangerous atmosphere. Dangerous work, man. I mean, who would want to come to work for this? I'm gonna be honest. This is the upstate. Oh no. Oh my fucking god. Samoan driver again. I'm gonna be honest. This is the Upstate Wrestling Federation. These superstars are not getting paid shit. I'm gonna be totally honest. Their paychecks are looking like nothing. I'll be honest. Oh my spear! I'll be honest. Gas prices are up. Grocery prices are up. They can barely feed their families with what they get paid over in the UWF. I'm sorry, but it's true. Now working on that arm on Julius Creed. I wouldn't do this. For what they get paid, I would not do this. I get it. The tag team championship is... Oh no. Oh no. Going for the Superman punch. Superman punch connects. Oh my god. This match is mayhem. What's a different word for mayhem? What's that one big word for Oh my... Tama Tonga ran right into that spear. And look at Aries Santiago. Aries Santiago's by himself. Aries Santiago. But Tonga Loa looking to stop him. Looking to stop him on that ladder. This is dangerous. This is fucking dangerous. On the top of that ladder. No. Tonga Loa tried Uranagi off the ladder, but instead Tonga Loa goes down. And now look at Aries Santiago, but Brutus Creed stopping him. Oh my, landing right into the attacks, by the way. Now look at Julius. Julius Creed. Oh, Julius? What are you doing? Julius Creed, oh my god. Oh, shooting star press! Connects into Aries Santiago off that ladder. And look at Ray Ragone. But instead, Tonga Loa trying to stop him, and he does. Now look at Brutus. This ladder. So many people are going up and down. But who will take the tag team championships down from the rafters? And look at Ray Ragone. Oh my god. I mean, if you push that ladder beneath your opponent, it is a nasty fall. It is a nasty landing. Spanish fly from Aries Santiago. That is a nasty landing. It is a hard landing. It does not feel good. And oh my, just tossing Julius Creed outside the ring. Jesus, there's thumbtacks right there. Look at all the blood. Look at all the weapons. This match is pandemonium. Is that the word? This match is insane. I can't, like, look at this. Tama Tonga gets stopped though. I mean, look at this big knee strike. Jesus Christ! All men are in the ring, by the way. All 6 men are in that ring. Never mind. Brutus Creed is gone, and so is Ray Ragone, and so is Tama Tonga, and so is Aries Santiago. Look at this. Another ladder in the hands. No. Tonga Loa stops him though. We got Julius, Aries. Oh no. But Julius turning him around. But blow to the back. And low blow from Tonga Loa. What a low blow. And that is all legal, by the way. All the weapons are legal. Oh my god. Just tossing him on the ladder. And look at Tama Tonga now. Uppercut to the back. Landing right on the ladder. And let's talk about it for a second. Whoever wins the UWF Tag Team Championships whether it's God, Hell's Cerberus, whether it's the Kingdom. This is a big win for whoever wins. The Kingdom, of course, I'm pretty sure they were the last TWF Tag Team Champions. I'm pretty sure. That's why they are in this match, because they deserve this opportunity. I hear more thumbtacks, by the way. I think another bag of thumbtacks got dropped on in the ring. This is insane. But God, the Creed brothers, Nathan Hammerstone got taken out by Tiger Brown. But either way, Nathan Hammerstone would be proud if they were to win this match. And look at Brutus. Look at Brutus. Oh my god. Bodies are flying. Bodies are falling. This is absolutely chaos. Belly to belly. And I promise you, there will probably not be another match like this for a while. This is one in a while of a match. I mean, to be honest, this is the first crowning of the UWF Tag Team Champions. So, with that being said, there has to be some chaos involved. Look at this. Tongaloa, though, getting out of the corner, and look at Julius belly to belly. Jesus Christ, landing Tongaloa's head on that ladder. Jeez, I mean, how many injuries are there? How many concussions? I mean, like, what the fuck are you supposed to expect in this match? Ladder in the hands of Aries Santiago, but Julius Creed belly to belly again. Jesus Christ, right into the attacks, man. I mean, I can't even look. Another belly to belly. I can't even commentate this. And look at Brutus calling Ray. We're going up to look at the thumbtacks in his body. By the way, went for a shoulder block, a little shoulder tackle action. And look at this. I think Tongaloa trying to rake the eyes of Julius Creed. Now has Julius Creed up on his shoulders. Fireman's carry positioning. Snake Eyes on that top rope. And look at the Kingdom. The Kingdom is cleaning house. They're the only ones up on their feet. The Kingdom. Ray we're going to Aries Santiago. But look at Tama Tonga. Reverse DDT to Aries Santiago. And now Tama Tonga has him up. And tossing him over the rope. No. Aries Santiago stays alive. Hanging on. Oh, right hook. A little sneaky punch. Now, springboard cutter to Julius. Rerouting his destination. And now Aries not giving a damn about Tama Tonga, just dazed and stumbling. And look at Tongaloa. German suplex. Beautiful German suplex by Tongaloa. Big Superman punch by Ray Ragone. Snake Eyes to Tama Tonga in. Black Hole Slam. Ray Ragone. Now look at Brutus Creed. Brutus Creed. Irish Whip reversed by Ray Ragone and leaving Brutus to run the ropes for a second. But Brutus back at it. Not done with him, but Ray Ragone elbows into the midsection. And working on that arm now. Look at Aries Santiago going after God and Hell Cerberus, but springboard went for a clothesline. But look at Ray Ragone now. Fireman's carry positioning, and Brutus hanging on for dear life. Hanging on. And he does hang on, and what a jumping neck breaker from Tama Tonga, giving Brutus Creed a lifesaver. What can I say? Oh my god. Pushing. Oh, Ray Ragone. That is not easy to push a man like Ray Ragone back down to the corner. And look at Aries Santiago with that ladder in hand. Wait, and look at Tama Tonga. Wait a second. Tama Tonga on the middle rope, calling Ray Ragone up to his feet, but instead focusing on Julius Creed. Maybe that's the smarter decision. A big cutter from Aries Santiago. But Aries Santiago looking to get rid of Julius Creed, and he's hanging on to that title. And oh my god! Powerbomb! Landing Julius on that ladder and onto those tacks. And now Julius hanging on. That is a far fall if he were to get tossed over that rope outside the ring. Oh no, Julius. Julius, what are you doing? Julius, what are you doing? Suplex! Oh my god. I think the Kingdom's out of it. I mean, at least Aries Santiago. And look at the left side of your screen. That's Ray Ragone, by the way. Ray Orgone is still on his feet. He's back in this. Jesus fucking Christ. Someone needs to stop this match. Someone needs to crown the champions already. Please, someone climb up that ladder and win this damn match. Because I promise you, this match is no DQ. Oh my fucking god. No disqualification. This match will not end until someone takes down those championships from the rafters. So someone please, before someone gets seriously injured. What a DDT from Tama Tonga. Oh my god, what a shoulder tackle from... Oh my god, the cut. The little chop to the throat. And look at Tama Tonga climbing up that ladder slowly but surely. And look at this. Oh my god. The bodies are flying. Ladders are falling. Big knee strike. I mean, I hope you all have been enjoying this episode of UWF. I mean, there's more from where this came from, but I promise you, not every match is gonna be like this. I mean, oh my fucking god, we are limiting how many hardcore matches we have, but of course, with a match with this many people, there has to be some ladders, some weapons involved, but these are mainly for the hardcore championship matches with Jack Dale and either Cameron Blade or Jaden Payne. That will happen in a few weeks' time. Next week, of course, we see Cameron Blade and Jaden Payne go at it and one-on-one action. Uppercut. Jesus Christ, Ray Orgone is a powerhouse at heart. He is insane to look at Ray Orgone. Ray Orgone. Superman? No! Spear! He even caught me off guard. I thought it was going to be a Superman punch. Nope, it was a spear. And Aries Santiago. Ladder? No. Going back to the corner. Okay. And look at this. Float over neck breaker. Down to Tama Tonga. Both men are down in the ring. And look at Tonga Loa. Julius Creed in the ring now with Aries Santiago. And went for a spear? Or maybe a chop to the leg. Maybe that was it. And now look at Aries Santiago. Irish whip. Big clothesline. Surely we're almost at the end of this match. There has to be an ending point to this match. There has to be. We are creeping up on 2 hours of this show, by the way. Just want to put it out there. Went for a belly to belly. Look at the Kingdom. We're hoping to work together here. But look at Aries Santiago leaving the ring for his brother Ray Orgone to fend for himself and dropping Ray Orgone in the tax. Now look at Julius and Tama Tonga going at it. Tama Tonga, German suplex. All three men are down in the ring. Look at Ray Orgone stomping down to Tonga Loa outside the ring there. I mean, when will this end? Let's give it a rest. Let's leave it for next week. What are we doing, gentlemen? This match is absolutely chaos. And look at Julius Creed on the outside with that cartwheel lariat. And of course, Ray Orgone inside of the ring with the Creed brothers snap suplex in the tax. Brutus is down. Julius with the ladder in hand. Never mind. Okay. I mean, that ladder would be very helpful if it was in the middle of the ring. And look at Brutus with Tonga Loa up. That's a strong man. And down he goes in the tax. I feel like I'm saying in the tax every 5 seconds. I mean, there's tax everywhere. It's impossible to not go in the tax. Oh my, German suplex in the tax. What am I saying? What am I saying? This is insane. Those tacks need to be cleared out of the ring. Please. Please. Someone end this match. Someone's going to get injured. Someone's going to get hurt. And went for, oh my god, went for a cutter, but instead back first into the tax. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. And Snake Eyes dropping him. And the cutter, no, again, trying to go for that cutter, but Jesus, just bodies everywhere. Look at Ray Orgone and Brutus Creed in the ring now. Irish whip. Aries Santiago laid out on the floor. Just look at the blood. Look at the bruises forming on every man in this match. This has been a long match. There has to be an ending point at some point. And I'm not saying to rush these men. I'm just saying please be safe. Please. The last thing we want is a lawsuit because we can't fucking afford it. And look at this. Exploder in the corner. Ray Ragone. The Tongaloa. Brutus Creed on the other hand. With that ladder. And Tama Tonga in pain from those tacks. I mean, who wouldn't be in pain from those tacks? And look at Tongaloa. Another Samoan driver. Jesus Christ. Julius Creed. Powerbomb positioning. In the corner, Snake Eyes. Yes, indeed. Oh, my face first. And look at Julius Creed. Showing his pure strength, pure muscle. Big spear from Ray Ragone. And Ari Santiago isn't done. Big cutter, Julius Creed. Julius Creed is out of it. Julius Creed is out for the rest of the match. And there's a ladder in the middle of the ring. Ray Ragone tossing Tama Tonga. But Tama Tonga with that clothesline. Look at Tongaloa now up on the ladder. Could God be the winners of this one? Never mind. He escapes the ladder. And look at Ari Santiago. Ari Santiago. Oh no. Is that Tongaloa's first mistake? Wait a second. And the Kingdom wins it. Tongaloa just made a huge mistake in the first ever UWF Tag Team Champions. Ari Santiago. Ray Ragone. The Kingdom! What a match! Finally! We have come to the end of the show, the end of the main event. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.